Hello and welcome to my technical demonstration of Döppel.exe. A proof-of-concept malware which bypasses Windows Defender, is fully undetectable, and is extremely evasive and stealthy, offering vast post-exploitation opportunities. A quick rundown of its execution flow is that it runs environmental checks to see if it's running in a sandbox or virtual machine. It then gets Explorer's PID, opens a handle to Explorer, and then dynamically resolves memory and thread APIs from kernel32.dll. It then allocates memory with the lowest permissions possible, and runs a loop over 10 chunks of data. That data is the encrypted payload. It decrypts parts of the Zord payload, and then writes the Zord encrypted chunk to Explorer's memory. Once all 10 chunks are written, it creates a new suspended thread in Explorer's memory space. It sets the context for that thread to be within the mem image flag containing region to evade injected thread scanning. It then resumes the thread, which executes the shellcode, cleans up, and then closes. On the payload side of things, it connects to the stager server via reverse HTTPS, named pipes, or encrypted TCP communications. The stager server then returns the next stage of the payload via raw shellcode bytes. The client receives this payload, and it gets executed in the same memory region. The C2 server connection is then made from the client, and command and control is established via the Havoc framework. Post-exploitation work can then start. First, we're going to scan our exe within CleanScan. We'll let it run its scan. Alright, so it finished scanning. The file was detected by 0 out of 40 engines, fully undetected. Alright, so you can see I have MSF console open already. This is our stager server, and in the background you can see Havoc C2 framework, which is our C2 server, of course. I am going to paste several commands to open up the listener for our stager. Wait for that to initialize, and you can see it started a reverse TCP handler on our local IP address, port 56560. Now I'm going to go and enable Windows Defender, real-time protection, and cloud-delivered protection, and verify there are no exclusions running, and then execute Döppel.exe. You can see the custom stage was sent to our client. MSF console ended the session. We can now minimize that, minimize our file explorer, and take a look in the Havoc C2 framework. So you can see we have an inbound connection and an established connection from our local machine. We can now open the process list, explore its files, and we can now interact with our machine and execute a vast number of post-exploitation commands. Thank you for taking a look at this. Hope to see you guys next time.